또 선수거든. 어? 어? 이거 맞나? 자, 한번 가보겠습니다. 또 선수거든.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the
시작부터
casino
꼬였다.
and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you
그거
got your best
노래
shirt
제목
right
뭐야?
before a wedding and then immediately dropped
뭔
a
노래?
fat on it. If you won an argument with a friend
아까 들었던
and then
거.
later discovered that they just
어디서?
returned to their original view.
그
Starting over
신호등.
is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much.
기억이 안
Feel free to go
나는데.
away and come back.
근데 그거 그냥 힙합 모음이라 치면은
Thanks for coming with me on this
나올
trip.
걸.
I'll understand if you have to take a break at any
플레이리스트에서 한번 찾아봐.
Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazzuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together
계속
very
이거
quickly
옆에서
and freely.
쫑알쫑알 대.
And they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
한 번에 안 돼.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment
섹시
of the
하이킹.
game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to
한
the
번에
entire
이렇게
rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method, the correct equipment, or just by spending
생각보다
enough
쉽다
time.
말하려 했는데
In that
바로
sense,
보이네.
every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hike is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game without climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle,
와,
and I'd build
진정해
it,
친구.
test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into
평가하는 것
something
같아.
real.
PTSD 온다.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock.
이런 게
At that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
아. 아니. 야야. 아 이거 어떻게 올라가? 흐. 아니 진정해 친구. 됐다. 진정해 진정해. 안 걸려? 아 이거 어떻게 올라가는데? 뭐야? 잘 된다. 그래.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
방금 뭔가 자연스럽게 올라갔던 것 같은데.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash, but only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy.
이거 맞나? 몸을 계속 부딪힌다. 어우. 그래. 이렇게 한 거구나.
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's
채널
3D
포인트
models of
하려면
breakfast,
파트너
Gen
달아야 돼.
X's fanfic novels,
그게 뭐야?
Scan magazines, green
아,
screen
그
Shia
포인트?
LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on Lively.
그런가 봐.
Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic
나
failed gifs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds
밑에
until
길이
some
있는
newer
것
thing
같긴 한데.
beckons and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
아씨.
근데 이거 방제가 좀 바꿀 필요가 있지 않을까?
방제? 어. 어.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
아 그래도 저기까지 올라가고 마무리 지어야 되는데. 젠장. 그래도 한 번 올라갔다가 잘 올라가네. 이거 뭔가 아니네. 그게 아니고 친구야.
Oof, sorry about that.
어우. 나. 아. 아. 갇혔다. 됐다. 기쁘다. 아이고. 와. 어우 정말. 어우. 자 여기 진정하자. 진정. 아 됐다. 그래 그래. 아. 오. 아.
Oh no.
으이. 으이.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.